Welcome back to the HQ Helldivers. Hope you're all doing well. I'm going to dive right into this video and talk about all of the news and happenings surrounding Helldivers 2 and what's been happening. We're going to start off with the Ministry of Truth because it appears that they have been hacked even though they are denying this claim. And then also we're going to talk about the new major order that's happening right now, the new warbond coming tomorrow, and will we ever see urban environments introduced into the game? A very good question and something the community has definitely been wanting to see. And what the heck is going on with the Luminates? We will talk about it in this video, but let's start off with this right here. The Ministry of Truth was hacked. This was posted on the official Helldivers 2 Twitter or X page, if you will, and it's a bunch of binary 0 and 1s. What does it say? Well, on Reddit, user Tanzaboy04 translated the 0 and 1s, and it says, "Where is Carl?" So, where is Carl, and who is Carl? Post in the comments with your thoughts and speculation around this secret message. Now, the Ministry of Truth is denying all of this. This was posted by the Helldivers 2 Twitter. They said the Ministry of Truth would like to dispel any rumors that Super Earth deep-range transmissions were intercepted with an illegal automaton broadcast today. SCAF comms teams identified a minor systems fault that resulted in a quick burst of static interference. Please disregard. So again, the Ministry of Truth is denying all claims that they were hacked, so calm down, Helldivers. I'm sure everything's going to be okay, because after all, we can trust everything the Ministry of Truth is telling us. Now, a while ago, as we all know, the automatons were completely wiped out. And Captain here on Reddit posted the very moment it happened, and we all celebrated too soon, obviously, and they are back in full force, as we all know. So right now we are dealing with a major automaton threat at the northwest sector, I guess you'd say, and they've already taken an entire sector. So how bad are things going to get? Well, I'm going to predict that it's going to get pretty bad if we do not complete this major order very quickly, because the new major order is telling us that we must succeed in the defense of at least 5 planets. It says the automatons have revealed their true force, a massive invasion fleet sweeping through our territory. Defenses are scrambling, slow its advance as much as possible. So we are definitely scrambling to get this situation under control. So post in the comments, do you think we Helldivers will be able to defeat and fend off the automatons? Again, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, because according to this new major order, we only have 1 day and 16 hours to complete this major order and defend all of these 5 planets. Now, we have successfully defended one of them already, so maybe that's a good sign, but we have a ways to go, so we'll see what happens here with this major order. And check this out, Helldivers. People are absolutely loving the new defend mission in the game. This was posted by Swimming Quell on Reddit. They said, can we give the devs huge props for the new defend mission? Feels like I'm holding the fortress of Helm's Deep with my boys, my teammates screaming fall back to the gates whenever we get overrun. The bottleneck of enemies you can just saturate with stratagems, the perfect placement of HMG turrets, and the multiple layers of defenses and gates. And on higher difficulties, it's a perfect intensity and difficulties. Chef's kiss, developers, chef's kiss. This is how you make a defend mission. And this was upvoted drastically on Reddit. So people are loving the new defend mission. So it's exciting to see that not only are they giving us new major orders and developing the story with the automatons, but it's awesome to see that they're also introducing these new missions as well. So I'm curious to see what else they have up their sleeves over there at Arrowhead. Also, talking about what's up their sleeves, they have a new warbond coming in tomorrow. They posted this on their Twitter today. Super Earth High Command would like us to remind you that the Democratic Detonation Warbond deploys tomorrow. This explosive firepower will blow up bugs, bots, and potentially your own squad, all in the name of liberty. And of course, this warbond is going to include all new primary weapons, utilities, player banners, capes, armor sets, and even emote victory poses as well. So tons of stuff coming in this warbond. We've got the BR-14 Adjudicator, which is a very powerful marksman rifle, as you can see right here. It looks like it's going to absolutely demolish the bugs. And then we have the R-36 Eruptor, which is an explosive long-range rifle. This thing is going to be very useful for taking out probably medium to larger range enemies, and then also great for providing cover fire from long range for your squad. And then we have the CB9 Exploding Crossbow, perhaps one of my favorites from the list of these weapons. This thing looks absolutely explosive, if you will, and it looks like it's going to pack quite the punch. And then speaking of quite the punch, we cannot forget about the G123 Thermite Grenade. This thing, I'm guessing, is going to do fire damage over time, obviously, because of its thermite capability. And then we have the grenade pistol as well. And this little pistol is also going to pack quite the punch. So this is going to be a very explosive warbond. And we can't forget about the new armor sets as well, and the capes that will go along with these armor sets. And I would have to say that this armor set and cape combo looks freaking sweet. So I cannot wait to see this. Now, speaking of warbonds, we have to jump back over to Reddit and check out what Tim, the original LOL, posted. They posted this concept warbond and said, please Arrowhead, make this a reality. Doesn't have to be a warbond, even if it's 100% cosmetic. I would die for ship customization. And man, oh man, this warbond looks freaking epic. And you can see that they have this posted right here. They said fleet support unlocked. Sudden Death Strike Squadron dispatches fast strike cruisers in support of ongoing operations, reducing the risk of hostile fleet incursions and granting a 15% chance to intercept and destroy incoming capital ships outright. So again, a really cool warbond concept right here. And honestly, this makes me wonder if some of the upcoming combat, would ever include ship-to-ship combat where you can actually board ships of the automatons. Stuff like that would be cool to see. We'll see if Arrowhead ever decides to take that direction. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Would you like to see a warbond like this? Also, this was posted by EasyAndy1, who said, do you think Cyberstan will have urban environments like it shows in the newsreel? And this is a really good question, and I've seen a lot of people commenting that they want to see more unique urban type of environments in Helldivers 2. How cool would that be? And I totally agree with this. Right now, the planets, they are very cool, and the weather effects and dynamics like that definitely add a lot of variety to the planets. But a lot of these planets right now, as we all know, are definitely more barren. They do have some really cool hilly locations, some really unique canyons and stuff like that. But I think urban environments would definitely spice this game up even more. So I'm hopeful that eventually we will see urban environments added to the game. And also, the question on every Helldiver's mind is, what's going on with the Luminates? We've already seen the leaks of the Luminates. They were in the previous first game, as we all know. But what's going on with this faction? When will we ever see them? We've seen cloaked ships teased as well. This was posted by Firestorm361 a while back, showing these mysterious cloaked ships above the planet. What are they doing? Where do they come from? Only the cloaked ships knows. But I do have a question. Do you think these cloaked ships could indeed maneuver themselves a lot closer to Super Earth and launch a direct attack on Super Earth in the future? I think this could be a possibility, and I think that this could be where we see urban environments introduced into the game if they don't do it first with Cyberstan, of course. So a lot of speculation around the cloaked ships and around the Luminates. So what do you think is going to happen in the future with that faction, and when do you think they're going to be introduced into the game? But that's going to do it for the video, Helldivers. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. I will see you all out there on the ground, and be sure to serve a cup of liberty to every automaton and bug you come across.